Hi everyone, and welcome back to another tutorial. This is the paper I'm going to use. It's beautiful. I don't know if I pronounced the name correct. It is Çelebr 8 called Beautiful Life, and this is made in South Africa. It is 12 by 12 papers, and you get 12 double-sided printed sheets, and it comes with 240 GSM. Just gonna give you the information, and yes, there's the product code. I don't know if this is still available. This is the first time that I do work with this company's paper. I had this in my stash for a while, and I'm very eager to use it because of the thickness of the paper. It's more cardstock than what it is paper. Ready with my tea, and we can crack on. So let's show you what is in the paper pack. On the opposite side, oh, this is beautiful. Really, that is really very nice. Details are beautiful, and the first two pages are exactly the same, and it's called Be Yourself, and that's on the corner. And now what I do like is the color palette that they've got here, that you can pick from to work with this, and I think that's a very clever idea. And on the other side we just got the plain with the border. The next one is called Endless Love, and the other side, oh, that is beautiful. That I do like. This one is called My Sunshine. Beautiful. And the opposite, love these butterflies. Only You. Yes. How can you cut in beautiful papers like this? Oh, that is pretty, and look at the border. This one, Grateful Heart, and the opposite, beautiful. Wow, this is a spoiled to have all this in your paper collection. And oh yes, beautiful, beautiful. And then this is the extra sheet they are talking about, and that is cutouts. That is also very nice. Yes, this is what I am going to work, and I am going to try and see if I've got solid colors in that range. I think solid colors with this will go very nice. And then this is my chipboard. I've started cut it already. Let me just put this aside for now. And the measurements. Let me give you the measurements for our chipboard. So you need 2 of these ones, and they do measure 9 inches by 7. Yes, it's a little bit longer than what it is wide. And the spine is 2 and 3/4. That was just left from this when I cut it off, and I did not cut it down. That is fine. And then that was 7 inches, correct? 7 inches. Now I'm gonna put on my tie fac. Tie fac is what they build with, and they make envelopes with it. They use it quite a lot in America. In the country where I am, you can't get it in an envelope form. But you can order it if you want to order Tyvek, and it lasts you for a very long time, because that is all that you need. And I think you get 5 envelopes. That is from Sally Geigel, JS Hobbies and Craft. She do sell this. That's where I do get mine from. Or if you've got a friend that is in America, and she can get some at the post office and post it out to you. Now, I've started doing that one already, and I've got my score tape on. It's easier to put your score tape on your chipboard than on here. I'll show you how easy it is to put it on. And we're just gonna lift this up. Now, all you do, well, that's what I do, I just put it on the one side and make sure it's on the edge there. Now, how easy was that? And we're just gonna cut that down to the same size. Then we just turn it where the score tape was, and what I like to have here, it's 1/4 inch. So just measure it up, take my pencil, make it 1/4 inch. I'm gonna make a mark there, 1/4 inch. For me, that is more than enough. Sometimes I will do it 3/8, but 1/4 inch, that's enough. Then I'm just gonna take my score tape off, the backing of the score tape, and I am just gonna line it up. What I'm using is my grid lines on my mat, and then I make sure that is on my mark. That's on my mark, and it is even on my grid, and that is it. Then we can turn it around and we can burnish it well. Right, so that is for the inside. My chipboard is just white on the one side, and then it is the beige color in the inside. So I am going to cover this. My apology for my camera. White does not, they don't like each other. I'm just going to grab my paper. Come on, focus. I'm just going to grab my paper, and then I will come back and I'll show you how we're going to wrap this. This is a cover for the chipboard. So in the length that I need to use, it is 24 inches, and then just the width of the paper, that's 8.5. I did not cut that down. So when you put your chipboard on, to cover it, just need to make 100% sure where your joint is, that it's not in line with your fold. You will have a problem with that. Paper in the 80 pound. This is what I use, 80 pound, to cover the chipboards, because your paper will not crack, and it works actually much better. It's not that thick on your chipboard, because there's a lot that's going inside. And I'm just going to bring the camera closer, and then you can have a look. What I mean is to have that just past your fold line here. Now we're going to start doing with our score tape, and I like to use the bigger one. I think this is the 1/8 of an inch. Oh, this is a 1/2 an inch. 1/2 an inch. And what we're going to do is, this is what it should look like. On the edges, in the middle, that's what I do. And then on the edge here, where you bend it, where your spine is, on the edge, because you don't want that to lift or bubble. You want that to be flat and on both sides. This side, that side. Right, the same, that's why we put it on the edge. We don't want it to lift. You can fill in between with glue, and that is what I'm going to do. This is my sheet. Now I've burnished it, and this we will leave on. We're going to take this off first. Okay, so this is going to happen this way. Right, now I'm just going to position it again so I don't have my joints where on the edge here or in there. I want it pass on solid chipboard, and I think I had it like that. Yes, that's it. Now I'm just going to put a clip there. I don't want this to move. Let me grab one. Now that I've got that secure, now I can work on this side. All I'm going to do is taking off the backing. I've burnished it so well that I can't even get it. That's it. So we're going to take the backing off. This Teflon bone folder is my best friend. He is, or she, work very hard for me, and with our plastic nails. You see where it goes around there? Oh, I hope it's gonna, where it goes around there, and this part is flat. That's when I can burnish it and lift the score tape, the backing of the score tape. When I turn it around, then I've got the sharp edge there. That is when I can tear my score tape. I don't have to cut. I don't use scissors, and then I can just tear it. So when I've got my score tape there, I just bring it up and tear it on that flat edge. And then I do have the round one as well for scoring. It's very good. I'll have to apologize, they are still building in our section here. I just closed the door. It's so hot today. It is August, but it is a hot summer day, and I'm not ready for the summer. So like I said, they still do build in where we are living. It is over 55 resort, and it's new, so here's all these noises are still happening during the day. Okay, we can lift that one, and we can lift that one, and we can bring this over. Oh no, glue. Need to fill it in with glue. You don't need to. If you can put more score tape, you can do that, but And if you do have good glue, like what is this called? Art glitter glue. I don't know if my art glitter glue will work, because like I said, it's supposed to be winter. And let's see. No, it's still solid, doesn't want to come out. And we're just going to carry on with this glue. You don't need to have a lot. Oops. Let me put it back. And then I can bring it over and make sure that is flat. Yes, it is. And burnish it. We can burnish it very well. Right now I can take my clips off, and then we can do it on the spine side. And let's take all this off. And that looks good. I can pull that one off, that one, and this one, and burnish it. And we can turn it now, and let's burnish it. Oh, yeah, that's no do. Bone folder. And the other thing with this bone folder, it doesn't make marks on your paper. That's it. Now cut on an angle. We don't need a big angle, just a small angle. A small angle. Why is all my pencils not working? That's not a good thing. Okay, so on an angle, that's what we're gonna do. To the point, I can normally do a pencil mark there, and then I'm gonna go on an angle there. That is what I'm going to cut off with my scissors. You don't need to have a very big angle. And that's that one. And let's turn it, and we can do it on that side. Okay, I can show you. We can do our pencil mark, and to there we're gonna cut. So like that. And we're gonna cut like that. If you want to make your pencil lines, it's okay, you can do that. And we're gonna turn. The backing is off, and we can bring it over. Let it stand, and I like to bring my tool again and my bone folder and help my paper. Okay, so now we're going to do wet glue. I like to use this one. Unfortunately, my small bottle walk. I don't know where it is. This is my other go-to glue. These two for the winter, this is what I use. My smaller bottle of this one just walk. Nobody knows where it is. So I'm going to try and see if I can cut that off so I can use this. So there in in the fold there that we did, that's where I've put the glue. Why I use wet glue on that section there, it is making the paper more durable, that we can fold it over, and it is another way of making sure that the edge there of your paper and your chipboard is connected. They together, they're not going to pop or nothing happen, because you can see it. Right, we're going to start here in the middle and then work our way down, and we move it to this side and bone folder, and just finished it. We can do this side, and then we can help the top here with the glue and the paper. And it's flat, even, and I can feel it. It's there. So we can do the other side as well, and I'm gonna do my glue. You don't need to put a lot of glue. You can just enough. You will see when you do it. Just enough is fine. And you can also feel that you bend your paper so much easier. And off goes the backing of the score tape. And let's do the middle. Come to the side and pull it over. And that is so easy. Now I need to put some glue there. That's done. And let's help it on the side. Now it feels, you will feel it, it feels good. So we're gonna do this here. Now this is a bigger side than the other one. I'm not gonna cut it off. I'm just gonna leave it on. I don't think was that paper. It's fine. It's fine by me. I'm happy with it. And I'm just gonna glue it. And to the edge there, and that one there. And then we're gonna take our bone folder, bring it up, bring it, that's it. Now you can see why I tell you to do under the edge there, because when you bring it over like that, you need to glue, your glue needs to be there so that it can grab to the other piece of paper. And that's it. And we do have nice corners. And let's do this side. Taking off. And glue on the side. This is how I do all my albums. I think it is neat to do it this way. And let's bring it over. Let's connecting to the side, and we can bring it down. That's it. And pick up my glue. Yes, one day I promise I will put enough glue. And that is our album. Now we can bend it. Don't bring it down. And we can bend this side. That's it. Don't bring it down. Just make sure everything it is down. Let's have a look. And that is the album. Let's go for the paper inside. Now I do have my paper for the inside, so I had to cut these two exactly the same. They are 8.5. That's 8.5 in the length, and the width it is 6 3/4. Then I've got a little one for the joint that is 4 1/4 by 6 3/4. Now you can decide, do you want that one, and that one there? And I think that's what I'm going to do, because so I'm the last one, and I can show you. I'm just bringing that over a little bit. I've did my glue in between and fold that over. Did take the middle backing off, and now I'm just going to line up with this one on the side here and at the top there. And I'm okay here. I'm okay, and I'm okay, and I can put it in. Pull this off. Pull that off. And this one, put it down. So that's the inside of the album, and just burnish it very, very, very good. Corners, edges, so they don't come up, and that one there. Okay, so the next thing is that I would like to use is this bone folder to help the fold line here, and that's all I do. And bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. And that's it. That's easy it is. Let's do this side. Just help it, and that's it. Okay, our book is ready to fill in the pages, and you can check and see if you've got cracking. If you do get some crack, use your glue with your finger and put it over it. Just dab it and leave it. Don't do that. Just dab it, just put your glue on and leave it till it's dry, and then work with your book. Our pages, we're gonna have five pages for our spine section. You need to cut 5 of them, 9.5, score at the half by 6 3/4, and score tape on the flat. Let me do my first one and I can show you. Now I have to apologize, the sun is coming in and I was trying to close the window, but then it's very dark, and I'm just gonna lift it and turn it over just to place the first one. Now let's do this side, then it's easier for me just to turn it over. I am going to put my first one in. You see I had an accident there, it got stuck, but that's fine. No, you won't see that. And all I did is I hold it there, lift it up, and I can see I'm a little bit away, and that's what I need. And I am even top and bottom on this side, and now I can press this down and pull the backing off the score tape, and let's see if we fold it over. Yes, and it looks like I'm straight. When your first page is straight, the rest will follow, and that will be straight as well. This one is going to be the next one. We're just going to do a little bit again. Let's just lift. I'm gonna, yes, it's the side. Oops. Let's do this one. Yep, that's it. Okay, now I'm just gonna have an 1/8 of an inch gap, because we've got enough space to do that, and I just need to have it even everywhere. And I lined it up with my bottom here, and I lined it up with that one there, and like I said, not even an 1/8, it's just a little gap, and press down. Oh, I might be off. Yes, I am off. Let's lift it slowly. As soon as I pressed it down, I knew I was off. That's, take it to the back, and let's do it this way. Line up, line up. Yes, it's even, and I can see that one where it ends there, and if I bring that down, and that's the gap that I need. Okay, hold it, and let's bring it down slightly, lift it, and even. And I'm just gonna hold it, and I'm gonna pull and pull. You see there, I moved again, I got it down. It's so easy to move. And let's do the next one. Now you've got the idea of doing it, and finish even. Now I just need to bring this up. So my pages are all in, and it's now time for us to do some decorations on our pages. And we've got a big space at the back and a big space in the front. We can do quite a lot. When you close or have your book closed like that, your pages all needs to be nice and flat with your chipboard. And we can check the other side, all nice and flat with the chipboard. Okay, now I am very rough. I do my front decoration last. Firstly, I'm going to decide which paper I will use to put on, and the spine and the back. I'll put that aside so I don't cut into it, because that can happen. And then I'm gonna get my pages ready. I do have my offcuts also ready, and then we can start with the decoration. And thank you so much for stopping by again and spend your time with me. Until the next time.